out to be much better than doing it yourself
Yes.
through the stock market. And so
Yeah, like,
I didn't have the choice when I came on board, so I had to take the state pension, and it was a good choice.
yeah, that was one
So we are now recording. So I guess we should call it order. It has been called.
Do we have a quorum yet?
We do, I believe. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, we got a quorum.
we're legal.
Well, I just did that.
You have to get it down there.
Yeah, let's get everybody on there.
We all came in late.
All right, so everybody, we've got treasurer's report, we've got minutes from last meeting, which was a long time ago in November. So if you would pass those around. Let's see, Lauren did send us an agenda. But if we could maybe get out of the way minutes and treasurer's report so we can have those accepted. Do I have any motions? Very static group today, I see.
I can move that the treasurer's report be
Very
accepted.
good. So Pam
I'll second
motions.
that.
Helen seconds, acceptance of the minute or the treasurer's report.
Okay.
Any nays to accepting? How about that? No.
I don't hear.
All
anything.
yays, huh? Okay. Hey, Julie. All yays.
We might need another repair.
Good problem.
I don't think we've ever. You're welcome to do this tonight. Yeah. Well, you can have your chair.
No, I'm good.
Hey, not only,
Yeah.
just sent it to you. Yep.
You didn't take 2 months, so I normally require you to from.
Um,
Do the minutes.
all right, I'm gonna motion for us to accept the minutes from last meeting.
I'll second that.
Thank you. Pam seconds. Acceptance of meeting minutes. Any nays to acceptance of the meeting? Lauren, you sure? You looked like for a second. Yes, lies. All right, so we can get down to real deal business, I guess. The agenda, let's see here. Lauren, you've got the Classic City Rotary.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
So they approached us and they have about $6,000 and they would like to plant trees. And so they would like from us, maybe we talked about a list, and then some locations. And they're very open. When Suzanne and I met, I told her about the carrier event. So thinking maybe a couple larger trees. That went well. But open, everybody's ideas and thoughts.
Is Clark Park?
Maybe. That's one option. Rotary, they're like a service organization, aren't they?
Yeah,
Hmm.
they do a lot of tree stuff.
It's not fraternal.
Okay.
Originally.
It was, yeah, it's now. Cause I give talks at Rotary clubs once in a while.
Is it kind of like Civitan?
Yeah,
Similar?
yeah, they meet once a week and they have a speaker and they have all these things they do.
Hmm.
But raising money and spending it on goodwill things is.
Yeah.
And
Well,
they've done a bunch of tree stuff in the past. So,
sounds like they have money and just need ideas.
Yeah, and I think they'd love to see something maybe similar to Carrier, kind of, like, I mean, not with all the photography and quite at that level, but
Yeah.
they like the idea of a couple big trees. So I thought maybe we could look at an availability list, maybe give them the option of, a couple good natives, or maybe look at locations first and then give them a.
Do they want to do volunteer stuff too, or just pay for trees?
I think they were willing maybe to have some of their guys or their team come out, but they, for the larger trees, they seemed receptive to the idea of maybe a landscape contractor. Like
Yeah.
getting out and doing kind of heavy.
maybe they just come for the photo op.
They're pretty strong in volunteering too. I've worked with them before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They were involved in, there was a school on North Ave, or what's the extension of North Avenue?
Gainesville?
Yeah, they were involved in a big planting up there several years ago. I think it was like 2000 or
Mhm.
2019 or something.
Yeah. I took the school on as their project for several years.
And I think they were pretty hands-on at that point.
Yeah.
I think Dick Field was the major
Mm-hmm.
player in that. I don't know.
Yeah, good memory. Yeah. Keep going, keep going. I know that they're really interested in native trees. Because they had originally asked KCCB and one of their board members, they wanted to contribute to the trees on the loop, but that's GDOT. And so therefore we have no control over what GDOT will let us do. Like the daffodil project we do, it took, 15 years to let them allow us to do that. And then when it came to the trees, nobody likes, well, that's not fair. I don't love a crepe myrtle. However, that was the only tree that they would allow us to plant on the
Because
loop
of the size.
because of the liability, because of the size, because of liability, and because one of the higher ups in GDOT at the time lived in town and is a big Bulldog fan, and he said it basically came down to like, well, I guess if you can plant red crepe myrtles, then that would be fine. So we took whatever we could get, and so that's why all the crepe myrtles that you see on the loop are red rocket crepe myrtles. They're all the same variety because that was it. But there's no contracts, there's no nothing. It was just them allowing us to do that. So when the Rotary approached us about contributing to that, we were like, absolutely, because especially because when we do the crepe myrtles on the loop, they're kind of larger and they're more, it's kind of expensive. And I guess there was some miscommunication within their own organization. So then once they got the money, they kind of came back to KCCB and said, well, it's really important to us that we have native trees. We really don't want to do crepe myrtles.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I understand that.
Yeah.
I can't control what GDOT allows us to do. So I actually was like, you should talk to the CTC. You should try and, because, we do more native trees and stuff. So they have, but that was a lot of feedback I got was like, they really, really wanted native
Yes.
trees. It was really important to them. So,
Thanks.
So now we need to figure out where.
Yeah, we need some locations.
There's a really great spot that's just begging for trees to be planted at the bend in the new part of the greenway on the east side. There's a bridge over a creek and then it curves around.
Oh, yeah, with the big hill and it's all just like grass.
Oh,
Okay.
It's like a grassy spot right there and it would be perfect for,
you're talking about over by Carriage Lane.
Yeah, it's over by the
Oh
big
yeah,
bend.
I saved that sweet gum at the bridge.
yes, you did.
Yeah.
But right at that turn, there's a big grassy area it would be perfect for like a memorial planting or some sort of, like if you had a plaque, because it just looks like there should be something there.
But the Rotary would be interested in that.
I think
is that
it-
city owned land?
Yeah, we're there.
yeah.
It is. And we had talked about that spot for something else I remember, but they weren't done with construction
Is
yet.
that Carl Jordan?
Yeah.
And Trees for Tomorrow?
I think it
Nah.
was okay 2 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. It was the small ones that we planted on MLK Day. You're right.
Oh, it's not where it is.
Near
What
the,
kind of trees,
Not where we
what
planted.
kind of trees would go well
It's
there?
a different location.
Oak.
most of the ones that we typically do,
Oh.
yeah, I think it'd do really well there.
Bunch of hickory.
There was a bunch of hickory there beforehand when I walked it initially.
And on this tree, on that tree, in that spot, you could have horizontal branches rather than upswept ones.
On that spot, yeah, we could have better architecture than the playground trees, we'll say.
Where did the playground trees? Did those come from Moons?
Yeah.
They were, okay. Would you recommend looking at their list as well?
Yeah, I've always been really happy with the trees that come from them, and, like, very impressed by their trees, actually.
We'd like to find you a chair.
Oh, I got another chair. Man, got a super majority today. All right, so near the bridge over at Carriage Lane is a potential spot. Bark Park's potential spot. Does Rotary have like a deadline? I guess.
They I think they will vote in March. And so Suzanne asked that maybe we could have a list, and I thought maybe kind of a rough estimate and then possible locations and trees.
Is that too late to plant?
I'm sorry.
Is that too late to plant?
For yeah, they could be planted still.
Okay, but that'd be about as late as you'd want to do it, right?
Yeah, early April maybe. I don't know. Some people say into April, well into April, but yeah.
Yeah, you just have to
Hot
maintain,
spots
it
too,
just
I think.
increase your maintenance.
So you get to decide if it's.
Tell us about the rain.
What rain?
Send the rain.
It's 70 degrees through March, that maybe don't plant.
Yeah.
I think February's gonna be hot. I don't know about March yet.
They maybe could move sooner than that if we could get them information. Maybe they could utilize their February meeting.
When's that meeting?
When it is in March, I don't.
Or when they're February. I'm giving them a quick presentation at some point in January, so I can talk with them more about.
Okay, and I could reach out to Suzanne and see.
I bet if we gave them a location and how much, an estimate of how much it would cost, they would probably act pretty quickly.
That's what yeah.
Um,
Would you like the idea of the larger trees versus
Yeah,
the smaller?
I think so, as long as we can give it water.
Yeah.
Landscape has a crew that does that section of trail. And I think we could get water back to that spot pretty easily. But we could always also have Rotary just say, hey, we're gonna pay Royal Landscaping to go water it twice,
Right.
like we do,
Yep.
for the carrier planting. Which is probably the better option. I think LMD would be like, hey, we don't want to go water that. We don't have to. So I think that's something maybe we should add in there just to not overextend ACC. But that's not expensive.
Were those 3-inch caliper?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they could, like, they run around, I've seen people running around on those gators for like maintenance and stuff. You can just throw a 50-gallon tank on the back of that.
Yeah. All of the tanks that Landscape has
Herbicide.
chemicals in them.
Oh.
Yeah. Except for my tank, but it's because I haven't bought it yet. So I guess we can kind of ponder on that more, like recommendations for trees and locations, and then vote on it next month. Yeah.
Yeah, for our January. Yeah.
I think if you can contact them and get a better idea of what their deadline is, and then
Okay.
tell us how fast we have to work too.
Okay. Yeah, we could. So then we would vote in February as to what to.
What to recommend, I guess.
Okay.
So let's see, what day would that be? How early is our meeting next month? The 9th, so pretty early in February. So I guess we'll kind of just email back and forth about that. Do we have any recommendations for tree species?
Not Shamar.
They do well there. I wonder if we could find sycamore as a nursery tree though. I wonder. Because London plane you can find all over the place, but
River birch. And so this is the cool part about river birch. After like 10 or 15 years, when they're fully set up, go in there and disc around them, and then they'll just drop more babies and then have a birch stand. Get more bang for your buck.
so river birch, sycamore. I always throw yellow poplar into the mix. I'm glad I had some seconds. And
They are
triples
pretty
there.
trees.
Ex officio, so I don't really have
It's okay.
an official say in the.
You got cachet with your voice though, don't worry.
We could still listen to you
Yeah.
though.
Indeed.
Was the spot you were thinking the bridge, like closer to the river and further away from Fairsley on that stretch of the Greenway?
Let me see if I can Google Earth it.
Because I'm trying, I mean, I was just out there last.
So you know where the Big Bend like ecological shenanigans is? It's right on the other side of the river from that, and then there's this giant hill leading up to a fraternity.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Up on that side, not on the newer, so like.
I think it's on
you
the
can come
Barnett
from
Shoals side.
Greenway- That's what, like, you can come from the Greenway where it connects in, or you can come from where there's going to be the new parking lot and the library. And
It'll be on that side,
That's what
is what they're
so
talking
it-
about.
Take that, you cross over Cars Creek, like, are we talking where there's a big loop, right?
Yeah, it, like,
right before
bends
it goes
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hairpin. Yeah, I think that's a really cool spot. The soil might be a little trying right there after the construction.
oh,
Magnet or what kind?
Yeah, it could be. They just kind of bulldozed everything there.
Well, that might determine tree selection.
Yeah,
I think you need to go check it out.
I probably should again. Any reason to go out there is a fun one. Okay, well, so we have some species that could be potentially in positions. I guess we'll just chat more about it as we go. And I can email everybody, let y'all know what I find out about their next meeting, because I'm going there January 26th. What was my day there? Or yeah, like 26th is when I'm doing my talk there on a Monday. So I'll tell more. I'll spill the beans on the Rotary. Next MLK Day. We're gonna be over near New Urban Forestry. What's the address there? 1002 Old Winterville Road.
And you know how many contestants?
I think we had no more than 20 was requested. I just didn't want it to be like 1,000 firefighters at the same fire, so.
So there's parking, like everybody can park at our place. I'll ask the guys to like, I don't know, consolidate, but you can park on the grass. I'll
Very
send a
cool.
photo.
I'm getting tools from Stacy Smith on Thursday. 'Cause I'll be out on Friday, so I'll just have it all ready to go. So I'll have like loppers, big broad rakes, eye protection. What else? Small hand shears, big loppers, some hand saws, that kind of stuff. So, and then I think later on go back with herbicide after the fact.
Is there very much trash around there?
I don't see much.
It might be hidden underneath the
Maybe,
kudzu though.
Lake Clark, there was so much trash.
Like maybe on the roadside, but I think all the brush and stuff like catches it, so like, that's no offense, like, so maybe on the road, yeah.
I can ask Stacy to add like some grabbits and some garbage bags or something in case it's
good idea.
always good if you have extra volunteers rather than having them kind of stand around to have them do something.
Yeah, I got like loads of trash last year.
Yeah.
I had a good time with that. Underwear, sweatshirt. Where are you? All my clothes. Where the shit?
Is there a time for that?
The whole like MLK Day, everything starts at 8 at Lake Park, I think.
But you don't have to. You don't have to, it's just a kickoff.
Be at the site by 10.
I signed up today
Oh, nice.
and there are 10 spots left.
Oh, wow, that's good.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I'm assuming it's the Firefly Trail tree saving, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that title, tree saving.
It was solid. It's
That'll do.
good words for sure.
This is a lot better than we.
So it starts at 10. And I think you're supposed to be 16 and older.
6 spots remain.
Whoa.
But I mean, like, we're on your desk, right? You know, like.
Yeah, none of us have to sign up.
Oh, I should have signed up.
It's okay. We don't have to sign up.
But you should, I mean, you should. I mean, you do whatever you want, but if you don't sign up because there's not enough spots, make sure you let Josh or like let me or like somebody know how many people came, because Josh does an overall like impact statement of like how many people are out there and how many volunteers. So,
Okay.
I mean, so let one of us know, I think.
Yeah. Definitely make sure to take a full head count when we start.
Yeah.
You know, on the sign-in sheet, there'll be like little blanks if
Mhm.
one of y'all walk in.
Very good. Has everyone signed the roll? Okay. All right. Good job. Good job, everybody. All right. So we got that. What else we've got? Well, we got the trees of Athens on here. I think we should skip that for right now. Arbor Day, though, I think is really important.
Flagpole is interested in that for a possible.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, for a possible like April, their green issue.
Oh.
So,
So we need to make some headway on
so
that.
I told them that it's kind of in infancy because of course I just started emailing them about it today, but I said I wasn't sure about the photo aspects because of course I didn't think of doing this until after all the leaves have fallen off. So it might be not as exciting to see so many trees. But I was like, if they're interested, we can come up with something. You know, I basically like the idea of a map, you know, so people could go out exploring, look for the trees, and then little like write-ups on each tree.
And on tree number 8, there's a typo, I guess. It should be Hillary Clinton millennial tree. It was like year 2000.
Oh, all right.
It was like year 2000 and they were gonna plant 1,000 trees and we got one. That's a real easy one to spot because it's right there next to Mama's Boy.
Yeah, it is.
And it's a fabulous willow oak.
It does look good too. It's got a good taper and good root flare.
And if we need like a story about that, I got the story from Dick Field, if y'all know him.
Okay. Well, let me see how much space they can give us if they agree. And but they told me, they're like, wow, you're really on top of things. This is way early. I'm like, finally.
That's not procrastination.
They're used to the old college try. So.
Yes.
Super cool. I'm glad that they're interested in it. I wonder how much is actually feasible, like how much space is realistic.
I mean, they do like the whole issue, so we might be able to get like a pretty big space. You know, it's like Earth Day-ish kind of thing.
So I think we need 3 more. So y'all keep thinking.
Trees.
3 more trees because we've got 9 right now.
Radio Lab did an episode on moon trees.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, a moon tree on there, right?
Yeah, moon tree's on there. Wow, I need to get back up on my Radio Lab.
I could get another moon tree. They did this at the anniversary and I wasn't picked.
I send it to you and then you distribute
I
it.
had to get a NASA
Yeah.
account.
Yeah, send it to me. I'll shoot it out to everyone.
Very long process. But we didn't get it. Tried. Maybe they figured Athens wasn't allowed that. Moon tree.
So yeah, 3 more we'll need in order to fill out a whole calendar year, or 1 more to do top 10.
Are those the agenda, the list of trees that you already have?
They are.
I couldn't remember all of what we, was kind of, there were some questions.
With the moon tree on College Station.
We do, yeah, the post oak on
Oh,
College
that one is,
Station.
that one is.
Yeah. That one's fantastic.
Has anybody asked Dr. Smalley about trees?
No.
So he retired, but he was an amazing professor. He did tree identification for decades with UGA. And so he would walk his classes around Athens and talk about different trees. So I'm sure he has.
I should reach out to him.
Yeah, I can send an email with us, just with you in it.
His name again?
Smalley?
Smalley, Tim Smalley.
Maybe ask at the tree thing on Friday morning.
Yeah, well, he may not be on that. I wonder, since he retired. Smalley really likes me though, so I'm pretty sure I could get him to do it.
He'll be able to tell you a bunch of.
Tell us more trees. Cool. Maybe we should zoom along. Arbor Day. What are we doing for Arbor Day?
Well, first of all, when is it?
Third Friday in February is Athens Arbor Day.
Let me tell you, well, so on the table is what we've done in past years at Authentic.
Yep. And Stacy is actually wanting to go ahead and get the approval from Authentic for us to do it.
Yeah, but she wants the approval from the CTC.
Yes. So there's the Rice group, right? Regenerative Institute for Community Education, and they want to do a bunch of planting at Walker Park. And they're going to be doing that regardless of whether we are there or not, but they're going to have an event. What's it called? I mean, it's like an Arbor Day event, essentially. But they would like us to have 2 people show up or have a presence of some sort. But it doesn't have to be our Arbor Day celebration. We could do a joint one with them at Walker Park. It would be on the Saturday, though, not on the Friday. So I told them, maybe not. I don't know if anyone's going to want to go for a Saturday. We usually just do like a Friday evening kind of.
Saturday after or before the 3rd? Which Saturday?
The Saturday after the 3rd Friday.
So the 7th.
So it is. What?
No, it can't be the 7th.
Oh, 3rd Friday. I was looking at the 3rd of.
So it'd be the 21st is their event, and ours would be the 20th.
Okay.
But I do have the Arbor Day proclamation already written by the mayor, so we are ready to go. But it's just up to us where we want to do. I mean, I think Authentic is super easy. We can do tree giveaway.
Yeah, I mean,
Relax.
able to get free trees for giveaway, so it's kind of like more of an education, like with jointly with Keep Athens-Clarke Kind of Beautiful, an education piece. But I mean, in the past for Arbor Day, we used to always pick a school, plant a seedling of the tree that owns itself, and read the proclamation, have the mayor come out, and usually have a bunch of students at whatever school was selected participate in the planting of that tree. So that's just like historically, we didn't do that last year, I don't think, but before that.
Years since we've done that.
Yeah, so, but that was, in general, that was usually the way the CTC kind of celebrated Arbor Day.
Do we have any seasons of the tree that owns itself right now?
No, you're gonna have 1,145.
I know, the next, yeah, though.
Yeah.
Not yet.
They'd be awfully small right now.
No, I've got.
Got a little radical going into the ground.
Oh,
Got
yeah.
it.
Usually have some.
He doesn't have any more.
Not anymore. He had some for quite a while.
Like in addition to all those cells I planted, I actually have a 20-gallon concrete mixing tub full of sprouted acorns, just like hanging out on my back porch.
Well,
Squirrels will get into them, but I guess they.
Oh no, I covered it up with burlap
Like,
and then
I had a bunch of,
yeah.
like, sitting in my yard for a day. It's like, oh, I'll get to it later.
Yeah, they came after my big like where I planted all my cells in the backyard. I've got like 3,100 right now, but I'd covered them all with burlap sacks from Charlie Mustard and then just threw blood meal on them and apparently drove them off. Yeah. Unfortunately, the raccoons are now interested. Yeah.
And they're smart.
So I had to put pallets on top of them after that.
So what about National Arbor Day?
That's in April, isn't it?
April 24th, and if you recall, y'all sponsored the tree saving event I did on National Arbor Day out at Sandy Creek Park.
Yeah.
With the wisteria. I'd like to do that again if you'll sponsor me.
Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't do that one. But for Athens Arbor Day, we do have to have some sort of a celebration, something. It could be us just going to Authentic, which I think is why we do that, because it's the bare minimum for us to stay at Tree City USA. But I don't know, I was thinking we would do authentic and then also send somebody to that event the next day. If anybody is able to, I am not able to that weekend, but if anyone else is, happy to.
They've asked Extension to be there anyway, so I could wear 2 hats.
Oh. Oh.
Just give me like a pin or something that says CP.
So let's see here. Well, what does everybody think about Arbor Day?
I mean, the first thought that came into my mind was how I would love to plant something where they put this downtown Christmas tree as our Arbor Day activity.
So I actually have good news for you, Nunley. Tomorrow, I've got the air spade already loaded up. We've got a bunch of trees that are gonna be planted at City Hall. On the side that you tripped. So we're gonna be excavating all of those wells. We've got a hydrovac truck coming to suck a lot of that up because the root balls on these trees are like way bigger than we expected. So we're probably gonna have to like shave them down in order to get them in. But that's happening tomorrow and the next day. So
That's great.
come on over and say hey.
Planted.
Sacred myrtles.
Well, there are some downy service berries going in, and some crepe myrtles,
Yeah.
and some red buds, and some eastern red cedars.
Nice.
No, not at City Hall though. Eastern red cedars are going here at the tag office. But yeah, red bud, crepe myrtle, downy service berry.
Well, that's good news. So what about a Christmas tree?
I am still working on the permanent Christmas tree.
I mean,
No.
put that cedar somewhere else?
Well, those cedars are going over here at the tag office. So I was trying to get, I went to Select Trees and looked at like big cedars. And then as soon as they saw the price tag, they were like, no. It's like $1,000 for a cedar tree. I was like, yeah, but it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
What do they pay every year when they? Exactly.
Well, people donate the tree, but still you also have labor. You got a crane that goes.
Oh, well, that's a crane.
The crane itself.
We don't rent it. We use it from Streets and Drainage, but still, I mean, it's mobilization cost, but
Yeah.
So if somebody donated $1,000.
That'd be quite
Planted.
a named Christmas tree.
it would be really cool to plant one there and just have it get bigger and bigger. I was thinking about planting some with the specific intention of us harvesting them for future trees because we're running out of ones that are acceptable. Over the past like 20 years, we've managed to get all of the symmetrical cedars in Athens. And now people want to sell us their trees. They're trying to bargain with us. They're like, I'll sell it to you for a really good price.
Can raise $1,000 to buy a tree.
Maybe we get ready to pay for that.
Well,
I mean,
Yeah, what if they wanna donate part of the Rotary is they get to put their name on the permanent, I don't know if they let them put the Rotary on there, but they could.
the permanent Christmas tree is going to be really tough to get approved by people at City Hall. I'd like to try. I would love to try.
what's the problem? They want the view shed there and don't want a Christmas tree in it.
Take to grow big enough to be the size that they
Yeah.
want.
Couldn't they have like an alternate place until, they can have, one for now, but let the other one grow for a couple?
I like
That'd be
that
cool.
idea.
Over it and let it run into it. Yeah.
If-
Maybe a letter from sustainability would help.
If the water oaks
Growing into its.
on the other side die, I'll even bring that up. I'm just gonna knock on wood about that one.
Well, I mean, we could ask. Right, I think.
You can always ask.
Small, even if it was like 6 or 7 foot tall tree, it would still bring joy to the hearts of people. Which it was alive.
And it would be there next Christmas, it'd be
there
bigger.
for the future.
We could do like a Charlie Brown Christmas for several years,
Yes.
where we just put like
Yes.
one little ornament.
That's the thing. Props for children. As they grow bigger, so does the tree. And take a picture next to the Christmas tree every year.
That's the one. Pull on the heartstrings and you get them.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's great.
Okay, so if we wanted that to be our Arbor Day activity, what needs to happen?
Planting an eastern red cedar at City Hall.
Biggest one we can find.
Oh.
Who are you getting approval from? Where does the approval come from? Landscape?
Oh, for City Hall plantings? Yeah, I'm sure manager's office, my guess.
I mean, who takes care of all the landscaping outside of City Hall?
We do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it could be a recommendation from you guys, is what I'm saying.
Especially if people aren't real, if you can't find trees now and people are wanting to sell you one, well, I mean, if you're gonna buy one, might as well buy one once as opposed to every year.
It's an investment.
Yeah.
Well, listen, if you're out there with that equipment tomorrow and you need to go ahead and like loosen up the soil in that spot.
Well, that spot is just like a manhole cover. Like they drop the tree down into there. There's no soil in there. Underground Athens? I'm not sure. That's a good question.
I think that's what I was like, I think there's a problem.
There
like-
might be utilities
Like a
and things.
logistical problem with
Yeah.
this stream.
So
So maybe.
maybe just drinking some beer at Authentic instead.
Backup plan.
I think it's a great question to ask, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I really do, and especially I think it should kind of come from landscape management, sorry, Mateo, or sustainability, because if you two came together and wrote a letter and said, you know, we're looking forward, trying to be a little bit proactive and more sustainable, this is a thought that we have. We could make it a big celebration, the planting of the tree every year, we could measure it, we could do a hoopla, you know what I mean? There's so much stuff that you can do rather than, you know, asking more so saying this is our recommendation.
Yeah.
So you two would write something that said that. And
I'll
then,
support it, I'll write something.
and
down.
then, and the council would say, we have money. Oh, in the Rotary Club.
Oh, yeah, I mean. About it, see if they wanna.
But
We might wanna approach them after we have a phase of it.
yeah, they might get excited and
Yeah.
then
I mean, I feel like the number one thing is what's under there.
Yeah.
Is there
Washington? What is that?
Yes. What do you see?
Sewer and water.
Yeah.
But what about the little hillside right above that spot?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be an exact spot.
Oh.
Without.
Where the landscaping is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, perhaps that's a big change. People don't like change in the classic city. Very classic. But I am only
Tomorrow, you can just inquire about there being actual soil.
yeah, I'll ask what's in there as well. We may even just go lift up the manhole and check in.
And just look around and ponder this.
Pondering will occur
And
for
then
sure.
if you're like,
And,
maybe we
and
should
call for
pursue
some
that.
locates. Don't we have to do locates?
We do a lot of locates, yeah.
I know what the utilities are under there.
I bet there's a lot.
I bet there is.
Yeah.
It looks like there's sewer and.
Any downtown spot, we
Right.
have a lot of issues. I'm worried about these other wells, actually. We'll see. I know there's electrical conduit in one of them, so we'll see. But Arbor Day.
Okay,
Yeah,
here,
I
we're still back at the beer thing.
Sounds like potato wants to be.
No, I want Arbor Day. Us to do an Arbor Day thing.
That happens, well, I think Authentic. It's always fun.
It,
It's a nice gathering.
Do we have seedlings to give away? Yeah, okay, yeah.
yeah, we got seedlings. White oak, There was a smaller one in there too.
It's usually white oak, dogwood and red.
Yeah, it's not dogwood.
It's not dogwood this year though.
It's red, they're much.
It's
I mean, I should have answered that.
oh my gosh, what's the one with the knees? Bald cypress, white oak, and oh, and catalpa, That's exactly what it is. Southern catalpa, yeah.
I'm going early, I'm stealing one of the Publix
Oh, you
and putting it in the beer cup.
Just like,
What time is this,
Actually,
Arbor Day activity?
one for the office.
So that's what we have to decide.
Does Authentic need a number or a reservation or something?
No, I think they need a time though.
Well, I guess like after work,
like, yeah, it starts at 4, I think. I think we started at 4 in the past. But I can certainly get, I'll just get more of the details and send it out to everybody.
So maybe we could say tentatively for now, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. or
4 to
something.
6. It's like 4 to 6 or 4 to 6:30.
Okay, I'll just say tentatively.
It's just like the opportunity to distribute educational materials along with trees for anybody, so it's kind of nice for folks to be there to just talk to people about trees.
But then we still do have that the next day, that event where there's going to be kind of more youth there, and community members close to Walker Park. So if anybody wants to go there, I know Laura, you said you'd be there. I think it's midday, but I can send you the flyer.
Yeah.
I'll send to everyone the flyer actually, just so everyone kind of can see it.
Yeah, because it's like a part of their grant, isn't it? Like they have to, isn't that right, Mateo? Like they
have to do an
they
event.
have to do an event like
Yeah.
that for Arbor Day for their grant.
Okay. So I'll send out an email here tomorrow morning with the flyer from that event. So if anybody can go, just let me know and I can let them know kind of what to expect from us. But if nothing else, it looks like that means we have an Authentic Brewery Arbor Day celebration. We have a secondary event as well that anyone can show up to and help plant trees there as well. It's gonna be about anywhere from 70 to 100 trees going in. Anything else about Arbor Day?
I think that, like, I'll get with Stacy, but I think that usually we have a sign up sheet too, to see like who's gonna come, like kind of shift it out a little bit.
Very cool.
So I'll get all the details and send it out to everybody.
So is that everything about Arbor Day? Anybody else got anything about Arbor Day?
Well, I do have one more.
Yeah.
So does the mayor have to read the proclamation somewhere? Is he doing that on Saturday with the Rice folks, or?
I don't think it has to be,
Designation, is that a part, like what are?
it doesn't have to be read by the mayor, but it has to be signed by the mayor.
Okay.
Winterville, I know they get
Someone else
Dodd
could
to read it every year.
Kind of gone through all the, like, what are the things we have to have for that designation?
Yeah, yeah, we have to spend a certain amount
Mm-hmm.
per capita. We have to have a tree ordinance, a tree body, and an Arbor Day celebration with a proclamation. Those are the requirements. And we do all of those very well.
What's a tree body?
Like a tree board or like a commission for canopy. Yeah, yeah.
You're that.
Yeah.
We are. And Lee Clark, who many of you know, is the one that accepts those applications. So it's nice to have a friend on the inside. Ours is already done for this next year. I finished that application in December and it's been approved. So we are again a tree city of the USA.
How many
Yay!
years?
24, 25. So some OGs been around.
If it's the 24th year, the 25th year, we should do something like next year, we should do something like to celebrate.
Something big.
Yeah.
Like plant it permanent.
I like it.
We vote on that?
After we find out if it's possible. Tomorrow.
Yes, we'll have good answers tomorrow.
I'll be biking by.
Come say hi.
We might all be biking by.
Yeah, no, come say hi. It'll be fun.
So like people have been like wanting to sell, but I remember the years when we were stressing about finding a Christmas tree, like really bad,
Yeah,
you know? So again, if we ever get to write those letters, that gets to go in there too.
yeah. John Michael,
Flow of that, yeah.
he still has nightmares about Christmas.
Everybody's really stressing out about it, you know?
Yeah.
So that is I think it's an important point.
No, it's like seriously, the guy that does our landscape, he's the supervisor for parks now, but he was for our buildings, so he did all of downtown. And he was responsible for Christmas lights, and he said it was like the worst part of his year every year, trying to find the Christmas tree. And I still give him crap over the Christmas tree from 2 years ago because there was an entire side that there was nothing in it
Yeah.
because there was a tree growing right there. So I still kind of make fun of him for having a non-uniform Christmas tree, but I thought it was beautiful.
Yeah.
I thought it was beautiful.
When does he start looking for that?
Yeah.
Public Information Office will not put out the ad any earlier than like October, but they've wanted to start well earlier than that.
Whatever.
We've got a Rolodex of potential trees.
They ought to keep a list of all the potentials somewhere so that they could just go and say, this one looks big enough.
The past like 3 years though, it's been like, oh wait a minute, we can look in the, oh yeah, that was one that we saw a long time ago. Maybe it's big enough now.
Right.
So
This reminds me of when we did the Capitol Christmas tree for the Chugach National Forest. Like, that was insane. They spent almost a year working on it, and we had to keep the tree secret to keep it from getting vandalized. We had to build a $500,000 road to get there.
wow.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't have to do that for a tree.
Tree, and we can't even cough up $1,000.
Yeah. The last thing on the agenda is the Jittery Joes. I did hear from Marissa Mustard 2 days ago. She asked me if we still wanted art. I told her yes. So she is working on something. I tried calling her about an hour ago. No answer. Just to see if I could get an update for everybody. But she is well on her way, I believe. Hopefully I can give y'all an update here pretty soon. But I cornered her and I was like, look, I'm going to buy a mailbox from you and you're going to help us do artwork for the tree counts. And she's like, yeah, sure. That sounds fine. I was like, good. So yes, I got my mailbox. We don't have the art for the community tree council yet though.
So just out of curiosity, when are you looking at putting the copy that owns itself out?
It all depends on artwork because it would take 6 to 8 weeks to get cans printed. So Morton Theater is excited about us doing a release party there. They would like us to do that. There would be some cost associated with it. I don't know quite how much yet. I'm going to go and walk the Morton Theater with them, with the people who manage it. But it could be somewhere in the order of like $500 to $1,000 to use the venue is kind of the ballpark that they gave me. So that is one option.
Will they let you like add on to an existing event? So you didn't have to incur that cost?
I don't know.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
for this group, I feel like we don't really, yeah.
It is.
And usually in April, like the Banff Film Festival comes along and there's like, it's such a great film festival. If you've never been, you should go. But you know, there's.
Don't they do it at the theater? Like, don't they do it at the Georgia Theater?
No.
Really?
We win the prizes every year.
You do not, do you?
One year, like, my husband, myself, and my son, all three won a prize.
Oh my God. And the prizes are fantastic, by the
I
way.
think I'm sitting next to you.
Jason won the same prize that he won the.
We're always like, oh, I want to cry. They're really good. But I think there's like a natural connection, you know, it would be a great venue and it's usually a packed house. It usually sells out and it's a group of folks that, you know, in some way, shape or form are interested in the environment. And so it would seem to be a good audience that would support the tree council. If there's a way to.
Do you know?
And then Half Moon is the local sponsor for the Vamp Film Festival, so it would just be a matter of maybe talking to them to see. But they've always been real supportive of a lot of our events, so.
I think
Cool.
that's a great idea to tap on to
Yeah.
another event. Because then we could guarantee that people will be there too.
Do you have the date? Do you know when it is?
I haven't seen it advertised yet, I just know it usually comes around, if you don't see it,
Last year it was on the 22nd of March.
of March.
It doesn't look like they've got, at least Wharton Theater doesn't have it on their website.
Oh, it probably wouldn't be on their website, it'd be on the Half Moon Outfitters.
Yes, it would be on Half Moon for sure.
Well, what else do y'all have to talk about? What y'all want to talk about? Talk about trees?
Trees.
I have the annual report will be done for next meeting. We had some reporting issues from last year's stuff. So I can send it to y'all for the meeting. Actually, let's look over it. Does that make sense?
So for the next meeting, probably.
So I need to have the treasurer's annual report done then too. That's on my list.
I guess we should have the CTC annual report done as well.
Cause it's gotta go to the.
What is
Yeah.
Getting much information on that from my side of things, but the, is it not the CTC, like?
In the past, I think when Wick was doing it, he was giving us kind of some numbers in terms of like what all has been planted, how much of our canopy has been taken through development, stuff like that.
It kind of changes every year based
Yeah.
off of like what's been done in the arborist, but I was gonna just basically do what you did last year. That seemed like a good baseline. There's a few things from other reports that I like that I may include as well, but we did a lot of canopy waivers last year, or I guess in 2024. And I don't think we did as many in 2025, which personally I think is a good thing. So I may not include that as much, but mostly the potatoes is just a breakdown of species and that kind of thing.
Sounds good. So you'll have that next meeting. We'll have treasurers next meeting. Hopefully we'll have an annual report next meeting. I think I can try to work that up and I'll send it to you, Lauren, to sign. And then we have to send it to commission. It's not just the, mayor and commission, but I'll see that. And it should be actually a good year annual report this year. We've done a fair amount. We've gotten a lot of money. And planted a lot of trees, so doing well. Congratulations. Happy New Year. And how dare all of you for not showing up to my house? Well, some of you showed up. Some of you for the December meeting. I have your cutting board, by the way.
No worries.
It was a nice party.
Yeah.
It was good times.
Thanks for.
I like going through all your stuff.
It was fun. It was fun. It was even better because I didn't have the kids at home. Because I was like super worried about watching the kids with everyone there, and then my mother-in-law babysat. I was like, score. Yes. But your daughter is a hoot.
She is that.
She wanted to hang out with me.
Always super helpful.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's got energy.
She'll keep us going.
Guys, what's the weather look like?
Oh, it's gonna be
It's
cold.
always like,
Exactly.
it's always
It's always
the coldest day of the year.
Yeah.
And
High of
Yeah.
47,
hi, what?
high of 47,
That's
24 the night.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fall front's coming through this weekend, so it'll be,
Mhm.
maybe not,
Nothing's gonna
maybe
kill
not
all the
rainy,
bugs. Spring.
maybe just cold.
It's 24% on Sunday, 23% on Monday.
All right, does anyone else have business to discuss?
I don't have business, but I've got a show and tell.
Ooh, see it.
I've already, some of y'all have already seen this, but the Chinese privet flea beetle has arrived in Atlanta big time, and Atlanta and Athens are the centers where it has all started. It first found in Atlanta. This was a bug that the university was studying as a possible biocontrol for privet, and they found that maybe it was going to eat some native species, so they destroyed the colony, but it came anyway.
Wow.
20 years later, but it's really tearing up the privet, the Japanese privet and the Chinese privet all over Athens. And it's spread pretty fast.
What else is it eating?
Other members of the Oleaceae family. And one that I saw on the list was French tree, but we don't know if it's really gonna like those. So it's a leaf miner type. The larval form is a leaf miner, and it has to like the leaf. Like it won't get in the Ligustrum vulgare because the leaf is too thick. But,
So far, no negative effects of it.
yeah, but who knows? It's a brand new invasion. But-
Do they have any idea of how long it's been like prevalent or just kind of?
Well, it was first found in the North America just not even 2 years ago.
Wow.
I'm assuming he was in China.
Yeah, it's from China, yeah. Huh. But it was heavily studied as a good possible biocontrol. But then they freaked out and they destroyed the colony. But it's here, so we're gonna find out.
Cautiously optimistic.
Shall see.
Oh, we'll see in about 10 years after they've.
But yeah, these little
Pretty good
holes
effect.
are pretty much diagnostic. If you see this pattern on the leaf, that's what it is. You'll
Yeah, I mean,
see
that-
leaf miner damage, but mostly these are adults just biting holes in the leaves.
Yeah, so will they totally hollow it out to where it's just like silver?
No,
Okay.
not that I've seen, but they'll take most of the leaf surface away.
Hmm.
And sometimes the leaves die, but
Have to go home.
Where have you seen
I can hardly find a privet anywhere in Athens that hasn't been at least minimally impacted.
it?
Yeah, so just you'll see.
I'm gonna go look at my backyard.
Lithia Springs in November. It's definitely
Where?
in Lithia Springs
Okay.
in November, yeah. So yeah, it's definitely spreading. At that time, I don't think it was here yet.
Well, if we start seeing privet just like dropping their leaves midsummer, that's a good sign.
I haven't seen any of that.
Yeah.
I mean, they hold the leaves and they're still green.
Yeah. If it gets to that level of severity, that would be a really good thing.
If it's only the privet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have to keep growing quicker.
Yeah.
So there'll be one thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't affect all that variegated privet I've been planting.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, I swear.
Can I make an unrelated announcement? So, the Georgia Arborist Association, is now accepting applications from homeowners for tree removal assistance. So we have, $2 million over the next 3 years to spend on private property to assist homeowners in tree removal, for people who can't afford to remove it on their own. There's several different, qualifications that they have to meet. But if we'd like to focus predominantly on, elderly people or people who are low income. So if you know anyone that has dead, dying, diseased trees on their property but can't afford to remove them on their own, please look into the program. It is, if you look at the Georgia Arborist Association website, there's a tab for homeowners, and you can find the link to the application by looking there.
I had a question about that. So you have to have your track qualification, but then you offer quotes. Like if I was to go on a home consultation for someone, can I do a tree risk assessment and kind of write it up and then get 3 quotes or something and send it to y'all? Cool.
We would only really want one of those, the one that you, of the company that you want to work with, but as long as a track qualified arborist is the one evaluating the tree for removal, we just want to make sure that it's not a healthy tree.
Yeah.
So as long as as long as the track qualified arborist recommends the removal of it, then any tree care company can do that.
Cool.
As long as they have insurance and are legitimate.
Yeah.
So there's a link on the Georgia Arborist Association page.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. What's the program called?
It's, we're calling it TRAP. And that stands for Tree Removal Assistance Program. It's a trap. I promise it's not. We really want to help people.
I thought you were going in a different direction,
is like a
like with
term
the trees of
referred to
heaven.
as, like, someone
Does anybody know if there's any
get
assistance for getting tree of heaven out of?
I guess.
I think they would do it part,
One I need to
program
take
for
in.
assistance in removing trees.
I don't know any.
Do your part.
I'll let you get
Sick.
right, yeah.
Somebody you don't know, go.
Whack it. Well, I'll just get it taken out, but I don't wanna, it's not gonna be cheap.
How big?
I will say that program is huge. Like I've seen the need for that for many years at this point. So it's amazing that it's off the ground. I'm really happy that y'all got that done. It's really cool. So
I'm
congratulations.
excited about it. We haven't gotten any successful applications yet, so.
How long? I mean, if you want, I can, I mean, it's okay to like advertise that. out.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, we can do that for
We
extended.
haven't done a ton of, like public information campaigns yet because nothing like this has ever been done before. And so we were kind of waiting to see what's gonna
How
happen.
much, yeah.
How much, how many applications we'll receive initially, and then we're gonna start spreading the word, but we're telling people.
And that's for the state.
Mhm.
If it's not like, just let me know, just like, you can email us, but in the whole extension office can do that to their
Yeah.
local.
So Bethany was a partner in,
Okay.
like writing the application. So once we have some marketing materials, it'll go probably to the extension first.
Very cool. Yeah, that's a cool tool to be able, because it sucks when people have that situation and they can't really do anything about it, so.
I think it's a good thing as well to get arborists interested in getting their track credential, like tree risk assessment qualification, because then that kind of opens that company up to being able to provide that work.
Right.
So it actually provides a real reason other than just like advertising or, writing assessments. So I think it's really good all the way around.
So right now, we're using census data for a GIS map of like what is considered underprivileged. If we start seeing that there are only applications coming in from outside of that area or those areas, then we'll probably open it up to certain homestead exemption codes. But we want to stick with what we originally agreed on first and then kind of reevaluate as it goes along. So it may be that eventually it'll be open to people who qualify as like on disability or who are over 65 or, just depending on the homestead exemption. But right now it's using census data for a map.
Anyone else? No.
Motion to adjourn.
Seconded? Do I get a third? Oh, okay. Any nays? If you do have a nay, then tell us why. Tell us what you want. All right, well, y'all have a good day and we will see y'all soon.
I don't know that.
I thought I had one more year. I'm happy to stay on, but
You do. I'll check in on that as I do the annual. Make sure.
yeah, I wasn't, I mean, I was.
Yeah.
Anyway, as exit, but I didn't know if I was still a voting member or not.
I think you are. I think you are. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay, yeah, just let me know.
Okay, good.
The nerd.
So
Yeah.
Oh.
Get that sweatshirt. Yeah, really good, and I forgot to bring up my note about.
I think
Were we supposed to order these, like, I don't know what, I had that